Hello, I'm Daniel. I am just talking about the shutdown. I'm following the news. There's really not that much time left for them to pass a budget or a stopgap or something to keep us funded, right? And I'm following the news, and I will post as the page as soon as a budget passes, if a budget passes. But really, if you're a member and you get those union emails, you're going to get the email from NTEU National before I post anything, I am sure, because they are on it. If you're not a member, you won't, but you will see on this page because I will tell you. That being said, some employees got an email recently that said, hey, you're essential. Even though you weren't essential in the last shutdown, you're essential now. Yes, management can decide who is and is not essential. When we were negotiating the contract that we're working off now, the union didn't know that long shutdowns could become part of our lives, right? And I suspect in the next contract, which is going to negotiate next year, there's going to be a lot of new shutdown rules. But for now, we're operating from this old contract. And this old contract, it does say the agency can decide who is and is not essential. That being said, I'm looking into options for people because it's going to be a disaster if we have another 30-day shutdown or longer. It is going to be a disaster for many people to not get paid during that period and to have to go to work, right? In the last shutdown, I had to go to work, and it was quite unpleasant for me. And I didn't even have to work full days, but I did have to go in, and I didn't like it. And the truth is, many of us live paycheck to paycheck, so it sure is hard to get by not getting paid. And you have to go to work, so you have to buy gas, and if you have kids in daycare, you have to keep paying for that. It's just all a mess, right? Even though we know we're going to get paid at the end, probably. Now we know for sure, a law passed saying we'll definitely be paid at the end, but we don't know when the end is, right? So that's all very scary. And so I'm looking into options for people who truly cannot afford to go to work during a shutdown. People who truly cannot afford to go to work. So we're looking into resources for that, but it is true. If your manager said you're essential, you are. But if your manager has not said anything to you, then relax. You don't need to reach out to find out if you're essential. It is on them to tell you. If we have a shutdown and you're expected to go to work Monday, it is on them to tell you. So if you don't hear from them and we have a shutdown, don't go to work. You may even get turned away at the building. So if we have a shutdown and you don't hear from your manager saying you're essential, don't go to work. But if your manager says you're essential, then you are expected to report Monday or whenever. I know some people like their week starts on Sunday, and some people their week starts on Saturday, right? Some people work every day. And so if you are told you're essential, then yes, you are expected to go at your normal time. So that's it. If you've not been told by your manager that you're essential, try hard not to worry about it. And I know these are hard times to not worry, right? But try hard not to worry about it. People send me messages and they say, hey, how do I find out if I'm essential or not? It doesn't work that way. There's no way to find out if you're essential or not. It is just no news is good news. No news is good news. So I'm watching the news. I would encourage you to keep an eye on the news. But you don't need to. I'm going to do it for you. And I will, as soon as possible, I will put in here, hey, a budget was passed. My suspicion is they'll pass something really short, kick the can down the road again, and not pass a full budget. It's getting really annoying. And okay, that's it. Try to relax. We won't know until we know. We don't know really anything right now. So try to take it easy, and we will see what happens. Stay safe.